Hello everyone, Simon here. Let us continue playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and I believe at the end of the last video, we died. Phoenix fell into a river and drowned. He's dead now. Date question mark, time question mark, location question mark. Oh good. Wait, that's not my phone. Who could that be at this time of night? Yes? Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's in the Why are you calling Edgeworth? He said to call the police. Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice. Laurice Donham. This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking, his life is in danger. What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck, he may already be dead. Anyway, you've got to come back, you're the only one who can help. Wait, what? You have to come back? My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center, please. Hooray! You're at the detention... What? Why are you at the detention center? It's been 1 year since I left that country. You're not even in the country? I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it wouldn't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 PM, detention center, visitor's room. You're late, Edgy, what took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise. And Nick is... Maya... What? What is he... Okay, what actually happened? Say something, Edgy! Before I came here, I stopped at the hospital and paid Wright a visit. Oh, I'm in hospital? I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Donham. Oh. Well, there goes Misty Faye. We can channel her now though, right? She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Yep. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Oh, that's it? 2 days and he's fine? Yes! That's right! You got it! But they arrested her! My sweet little Iris! And here I was convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. He gave you these. This is the first... He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other... He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her! Oh good. We're defending Iris? Are you high? What did you just say? You know, represent, defend, what were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid, I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it, I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Edgy, at least listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Alright, good, I'm playing as Edgeworth. Yeah, you're a murderer. Jesus. Thank you for coming, my name is Iris. So, Edgeworth is gonna end up prosecuting her from the defense's side. Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Maurice said that he might even die! Yeah, he might die. It's your fault. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron, how could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. Just like you were. What's her name again? I keep forgetting. Thank goodness! But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. Ew. A cold? He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. You have, Edgeworth. You have. Alright, so I've picked up all of Phoenix's inventory. And she's dead. Iris. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple. Hazakura Temple, what's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. Spiritual power. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well? No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. In that case, what are you doing at that temple then? I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. Oh yeah, you have. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train, to purify my soul. Good luck with that, Iris. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8. Later I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10. Bell? We ring it at the same time each night. I see, and then... I was told to go to the training hall, but... I went back to my room, and stayed there. Why? Why? Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to? I was frightened! Frightened! So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened. She's lying to me. There's more to her story, I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder? Yes. However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Holy crap! What in the world? You know, Phoenix really should have warned Edgeworth. Like, if this happens to you, you'd like freak the hell out, right? You're like, whoa, what's going on? Phoenix really should have given Edgeworth more warning about the chains. Is there something wrong? Yeah, there's like massive chains everywhere, Iris. I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. Man, that's not how anybody would respond. These must be what Wright was talking about. The psycho locks! I believe he said that I need to present this Matagama item to do something. What's even happening? So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night? I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Spiritual power? Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. You just saw massive chains appear out of nowhere, Edgeworth. How are you still a man of science? Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donham? No. I am not the one who took her life. Those psycho-lock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Except, hasn't she done this before? She's done this before. She's so good at lying that she can deceive the psycho-locks, at least, like, for a little bit. Huh. What's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that that's about all you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you. If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands. Oh, you're screwed now. Oh, get wrecked. But before that, I have one question. Yes? Do you know Wright? Why would you ask that? Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange. Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? He is a very dear and indispensable friend. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. Oh, alright. So you do admit it. Thanks, Iris. Thanks for admitting it. You deceived him. I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Without learning the truth! The truth that you're a serial murderer! Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he'll ever be able to truly recover. I don't think she cares, Edgeworth. I don't think she cares at all about Wright. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him, tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. Wow, Edgeworth, you are so idealistic and romantic. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Very well, I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Oh boy. Alright, let me present her with things. Tell me about things. Who is the woman on this hanging scroll? Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Curane channeling technique. Master? Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium. That's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago. Spirit mediums? There's no such thing anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds! She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time 17 years ago when I met the master myself. What I mean, just wait you meet Maya, and Mia, and Pearl. That's called a demon warding hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night. He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today. It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits. If it's so important, then why did you give it to him? Last night I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip. Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud though. Thank God for inner monologue. I don't suppose... Wait, oh, the bridge is gone? Wait a minute. Did the map change? Did the map used to be like this? Or did the map change to reflect the fact that the bridge has fallen down? I'm sorry. I don't leave the temple grounds very often. Alright. I was against the idea of our temple appearing in that magazine. I was afraid that this type of tragedy might occur. In that case, why did you allow them to run an article about you? It was Sister Bikini. She's actually rather fond of attention, surprisingly so. She called herself Bikini. She certainly does look rather happy in this photo. That's Mystic Elise Stoneham. She's a picture book author. Or so I've heard. Wait. You just called her Mystic Elise Stoneham. Why did you append Mystic to her name? Does she come to Hazakura Temple often? No, this was her first time. It's just that she was a very important visitor. Is that so? Yes, Sister Bikini told me. Be certain not to offend her. Oh yeah, no, she's definitely Misty Faye. The victim, Miss Elise Stoneham. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems. She's definitely Misty Faye, and she's dead now, and then Maya's gonna channel her. And then Pearl's gonna channel Mia. And then Misty's gonna meet Mia. I mean... Let's see, there's 2 dead people, there's 2 channelers. Everybody can meet everybody else, just not at the same time. Right? Pearl... Right, like... Pearl can channel Misty, and then Maya can talk to Misty, and then Maya can channel Mia, and then Mia can talk to Misty. And then Maya can channel Misty, and then Misty can talk to Pearl. Everybody can talk to everybody, just not at the same time. Oh, that's Mr. Laurice. I'm sorry, who did you say it was? Laurice Stoneham. He is Mystic Elise's apprentice, I think. Alright, now who exactly is this guy? He's a very sincere, hard-working person. Edgeworth is about to puke. Sincere and hardworking. Can't take it. Did I say something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Excuse me, I was temporarily at a loss for words. Take a trip, come home, be thrust suddenly into Bizarro world. That's Mystic Elise Stoneham. She's a picture book author, also I've heard. Alright, that's the same thing. Sincere and hardworking. Alright, let's see what I need to get her to unlock. I was frightened. Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so frightened of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much you couldn't even leave your own room? Alright, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. It looks like I still don't have enough information. Alright, moving. Somebody has to repair the bridge now, right? This thing has not been repaired for like 5 years. Somebody has to do it now, right? February 8th, Dusky Bridge, I mean. It sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Nobody wants this case. It's like up in the mountains where it's covered in snow and nobody wants the case. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was going to get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? Edgeworth doesn't even know who he is. So, Godot is Armando. Armando used to be a defense attorney. And now, Edgeworth used to be prosecution. Now he's a defense attorney. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross. Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. It's not wrong. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we've got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure, why not? Oh, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them? Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. It's not that dusty. It looks like a pretty good distance to that far cliff. Yeah, it's gotta be around 100 yards or so. Detective, that's not even close to 100 yards. Well, I've gotta admit I'm not very good at judging distances. It's about 20 yards or so, and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems. There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack? It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to this guy. What are you doing? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple! Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one is a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady, I mean, decisive witness myself.